Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Circle Time on Thursday. I'm Miss Amanda, if you don't already know me. I'm one of the teachers of enrichment class. I teach Spanish and art, and I'm really happy to be here with you guys today. I have my friend Pigeon here with me. Hey guys, how you doing? Pigeon is our mascot, and he is really dear to our hearts. So he's gonna hang out with me today. In Pigeon class, we usually start our day off by saying, Buenos dias, amigos. And that means good morning, friends. Let's try that one more time. Buenos dias, amigos. And usually I say, mwah, besos and abrazos, hugs and kisses. And I hope that you're getting lots of hugs and kisses from all the people in your family that you love. So we're going to start our day off by saying the pledge, and I have a little flag right behind me. So let's say it together. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And then after we say our pledge, we usually say a prayer. So I give the pigeons a choice. I say you can staple your hands, or you can fold your hands like this, or you can fold your hands like this. I'm going to do this today, I think. God, thank you for this wonderful and blessed day. I pray for all of my pigeons and all of my friends in Waypoint and all of the Explorer class too, because now we get to do both classes and it's going to be super exciting. Just pray that we have a great day and lots of love and lots of joy in our day. Be with us. Amen. Okay. So, usually we sing a song called Un Pulpito, and I'm going to show you the hand motion or the sign language to it. But then I'm going to put in a different video, me singing it with the Spanish and the sign language. And I will also put an English version on there so you guys can work on that, okay? Usually we enjoy it every year, and we sing it together and we learn it. It's a really fun song for the kids to learn animal names and the signs for them. So here we go. It's in the ocean, so it starts out with a slippery fish. Un pulpito. And un pulpito is just a little slippery fish, and he swims in the ocean, or he nadando en el agua. And then he gets eaten by a pulpito, which is an octopus. Pulpito. And then after pulpito, he gets eaten by a tuna fish, or an atún. And you put your hands together, atún. And then atún gets eaten by, and this is always the favorite one, tiburón. It's a shark. You just put one hand up like a big fin, tiburón, tiburón, nadando en el agua. And then after the tiburón comes the ballena. Now the ballena is the biggest, so nothing eats him. And this is the sign for ballena. It is the water, like the ocean, and you make a W with your fingers, like this, a W or a 3, like this. And you swim him up and down, and up and down, and up and down, and up and down. And ballena, at the end, burps. He burps. But then he says, perdóname, which means excuse me in sign language. I'm going to post another video, like I said. You guys can watch that anytime you want to practice and sing. I'll probably post a few other songs too. All right, so for today, we have a new author, and her name is Margaret Wise Brown. And usually in our class, when we choose an author, we take them very seriously. Most of the time, they are an illustrator too, so they draw their own pictures. Not in this case. Margaret Wise Brown is very famous for writing this book, but she did not draw the pictures in it. Clement Hurd did. So his name is Clement Hurd, and his name is down here at the bottom. This book is entitled Goodnight Moon, or Buenos Noches, Luna. And Luna is the moon, so there's the Luna. Yeah. Now, this book takes place in the 70s, and the 70s had all these really cool colors like this. They liked this color green and this color yellow, and they liked a lot of orange, and they put a lot of these colors in the 70s. A lot of these colors were in their clothes and in our houses, and in our Tupperware even. I still have some Tupperware, which is the color of the inside of the pattern page. Now, this book does not actually have a pattern on it. It's just the color. So this color, I have Tupperware from my mother that is this color. And I like to call this color mustard. And when I saw this color today, it made me think I want to eat a soft pretzel. And then I looked at Pigeon and I thought, what would Pigeon want to eat? He would want to eat a hot dog. And Pigeon, what do you put on your hot dogs? Mustard. And look, his beak is even kind of the color of mustard. Look at his eye. He's one big pigeon eye. I wonder if the back page is the same color. Even though it's not patterned, it still makes me happy. It is. It's mustard yellow. Mustard yellow is the color of the day. I'm super inspired by it. I want to go and eat hot dogs and pretzels and eat mustard. If you've never tried mustard, maybe today is the day for you to try it. I don't know. Give it a shot. You might like it. All right, so there's the title page right there. Now, the fun part of this story is every other page is a color and every other page is black and white. So here's the first picture. Look at this room. Isn't that kind of amazing? All right, let's read this story, you guys. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of... Now, this is almost like a seek and find book. So if you look, where's the balloon and where's the telephone? The cow jumping over the moon. And this is a picture on the wall. And if you see, it's got a picture frame around it like that. See? And this one too. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. And when I see black and white pictures, I almost always think, I wonder what color they are. Interesting. But it leaves it open to the imagination, which is very cool. What are those 3 little bears doing, you guys? And 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens. Where are the little kittens? Look, kitten. There's some mittens up there. Do you see them? And a little toy house and a young mouse. Look at the young mouse. Look at this amazing carpet. I'm not sure if this carpet is orange or red. I think it's a little bit of both though. Super 70s color. And a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush. What is mush? Is it oatmeal? Is it mashed potatoes? Is it cream of wheat? I've been reading this story for years and I have always wondered what mush was. And a quiet old lady who was whispering, hush. Why is she saying hush? And there she is. Oh, interesting. Good night, room. Look at that room. It is pretty fabulous if you ask me. Wow. I mean, just look at this rug for a minute. And look, there are 2 rugs in this room. And there's a toy house. Cool. And a red balloon? Yeah, a red balloon for sure. Good night, moon. Buenas noches, luna. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Look at the cool, almost like a watercolor illustration. It's almost like he took one watercolor and then another one and he like overlapped them. I always wonder how artists do that. Look at the moon. Look at Luna. Look, it's pretty cool, huh? Good night, light, and the red balloon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. If you look at the picture right now, if you don't look at it really closely, you might miss this detail. But if you see, the lamp is still on in this picture. And the lamp is casting a shadow from its shade right here all the way out like this. And on the other side too, which makes it look a little bit darker. So then you see there's just a little bit of light coming from the light on the top and then a pool of light coming from the bottom of the picture. That is some pretty cool artistry if you ask me. I love it. It's super cool. Good night, kittens. And good night, mittens. I have one of these at my house. I don't have any mittens on it, but I do have a drying rack for sure. Goodnight clocks and goodnight socks. Now, if you look, there's more than one clock in here. There's a clock here, and there's a clock right there. And then there you've got your socks right there. Ooh, I love finding things in books. Super fun. And look, there's the shadow again. You look. And there's the moon. Look how pretty the moon is. Good night, little house. And this is my favorite illustration in the whole book. And good night, mouse. Look at that mouse. I love to draw mice, and my pigeons kind of know because they all have learned how to draw a mouse. And maybe I'll make a video on how you can make a mouse out of a heart. It's pretty easy and fun. I really like to draw mice. They're very fun, and I just love that little illustration. Good night comb and good night brush. And the brush says bunny if you look at it. And there you go. There's the brush with the bunny. Good night, nobody. Well, that would be an easy illustration. There's nothing on the page. And good night, mush. If you guys know what mush is, you let me know. I want to know. I want to know, and I wonder that everybody thinks it is. My guess is oatmeal, but I don't know. And good night, old lady whispering hush. She looks like she's sitting on her rocking chair and she's knitting with her needles. I wonder what she's knitting. And if you look, the room is getting darker. This is a very cool illustration. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. In the last page of the story, they've turned the lamp off. So the only light that you see in the page is the light from the windows, and the light from the fire, and the light from the little house. And it looks really cool, and everything else has kind of a gray wash over it to make it look like night. I wonder how the artist did that. I wonder. I might have to play around and see if I can do like a gray wash over something and see if it turns into night. And there's more mustard. Yum, yum, yum. All right, pigeon. Let's eat some mustard. Pigeon says hello. And then he misses you guys. Look at his little feet hanging there. He's just so cute. I hope that you had a wonderful morning with me. I hope you enjoyed Goodnight Moon. And I hope you check out more of Margaret Weis's books. She's a pretty fabulous author. And I'll see you again next week. Bye.